EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys have really been struggling, just 2 wins over their last 8. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And off we go from Denver. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Herbert going to give to Hampton. Oh, nifty juke there.
Much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clock.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same. but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Right back to Achane on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now it's Nix. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Eric Kendricks able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. To throw, here's Nix. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. 2nd and 6. They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Nix to the air. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing Nix. The kidder here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. The Broncos have 10 and 6 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
From the 35, here's second down at 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Running left, Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. To throw is Nix. That is caught. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Got a man open. It's Sutton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nick's going to tap this forward. And he stopped immediately there. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Here's Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. The left side complete to Troutman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Adam Troutman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Chargers as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, Think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get scouted up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. A run once more with Hampton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First down, Chargers.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to Hampton on first down. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. A short throw to Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Harvey now on first and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong right up the middle, I don't don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. But Nick Bonito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Tyler Conklin from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you hit a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. The Broncos in their hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. He was defended by Dooley.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix setting up a screen for Harvey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Nix to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Happy 2026, everyone. This is it, the late window.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Ready? 180. Captain.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Davis now to return it. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Herbert. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be 1st and 10, Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Ready.
Now it's Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
On the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Motion.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And that would open up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
At the Chargers' 17-yard line.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1. To throw. Here's Nix. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Denver Broncos. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A run here with Harvey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Second and goal.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. Third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now it's Herbert. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Herbert now. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes this a 9-point game. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And they'll give this to Achane. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Nix to the air. A short throw to Ingram. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On first down, it's Hampton. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Again, it's Hampton. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Copy.
They work inside here, Hampton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. And he will dive into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Captain. Ready. My name is Hudson.
To throw is Nix. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. My name is Hudson.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready. My name is Hudson. Joe.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Zone read, a give to Hampton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple. Here's Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Here's Hampton. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2nd down and 8. A run once more with Hampton. Able to power through. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Amarian Hampton with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready. My name is Hudson.
Here's Nix. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Hey, motion. Ready. My name is Hudson. Captain.
Back to throw again. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle, it's Hampton. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Stiff-armed him. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
A short throw to Ingram. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Nix from the shotgun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nick's going to tap this forward. Down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On play action, here's Nix. Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Nix looking to throw again. He completes this to Sutton. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception.